was like a very self-conscious 13-year-old anyway. But, you know, having to put my hair up in a ballet bun and having, you know, half the back missing, it was very raw. Kind of thinking, not how should I do my hair tonight, will anybody tonight notice if my wig looks like a wig? Will it look stuck on my head or does it look natural? You know, you spend hours in front of the mirror scrutinizing every single piece of this like wig, this like foreign object on your head. You're always going to feel self-conscious, and that carries on even till now. I've had alopecia areata since I was 7. It started off with small patches on the back of my head, and my mum told me that it was because I was too excited at Christmas. It fell out on Christmas Day. I felt when I was 7 that it was just another thing that I had to deal with. I've got loads of allergies, I've had eczema, I've had asthma, so the alopecia was just kind of something on top. It didn't really bother me. Especially as a kid, you don't really care what you look like when you're that young, you know? At 23, yeah, it's very different. At the beginning, when I had no eyelashes and no eyebrows, I think that's when I was mostly aware of the differences. My friends would ask me if I had like an eyebrow pencil or if I had a spare mascara, and I'd kind of look at them like, no, I've got nothing. Getting ready with friends is weird. Their routine versus mine is very different. They have their like beautiful long lashes, and you're kind of like, well, I guess I'll just go like this. There's hardly any representation for hair loss, particularly women, in, you know, film culture, TV culture. It's just not talked about. The only time you would ever see it if it's, you know, something about a terminal illness. People need to realise that there's so much more to it. It would be so amazing to see somebody on screen who has no hair. I think the thought of dating initially was just terrifying because I'd lost so much confidence in myself. I didn't think anybody would look at me and think that, you know, I was a cool person to hang out with. When we first started dating, I would go to sleep in my wigs around him. I felt like it was a really weak side of myself. But you're very exposed when you've got no hair, every single aspect, especially your scalp, which is something that I'd never had to think about. You have to pay so much extra attention. It's like another step into the skincare now. I just love for any person that's going through it or gone through it to know that they're supported. You know, there's so many people out there that are going through the same thing and can help.